Tucker girl, can you hear me now? I'm sorry, I had to cut my live off. I had an emergency. Something happened to my baby girl. But she's okay now. I had to stop my live. Something happened to my baby girl, the last baby. I had to take care of her right quick. I'm going to go ahead and make this dinner quick so I can go tend to my baby. She needs me right now. Hi, Brooklyn. No, I won't talk about it online, but I'll tell you guys in a minute. But let me go ahead and start making this dinner because something happened to her. That's why I stopped my live. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and do the squash and broccoli together right quick. I'm going to use my package. I'm going to use my seasoning package, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in there and let this cook right quick. I add butter in there. I'm going to add a little water in there. I have to rush you guys because something happened to my baby. Hi, Jess Teresa. How you doing? Thanks for coming to the live. This is broccoli and squash. I already add my package in there. I'm going to let that cook. I'm going to start with my salmon because I have to go, you guys. I just want to make sure dinner is done by the time I leave and come back. How y'all doing? Okay, so I'm going to let that cook right quick and go ahead and start on the salmon. And I'll show you step by step how you make the salmon steak. I'm going to let that cook. And for the salmon steak, I would need honey, garlic, thyme, and my seasoning. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move this one over here and show you guys how to make the salmon steak. I got the butter in here already. I'm going to add a little bit more butter. Hi, Andrea. Now I'm going to add a little bit more butter because what it is, I'm going to fry it. Chocolate girl, I can't talk right now. I'm on live. You'll be in decline. And I'll put a little bit of olive oil in there with the butter. Just a little bit of olive oil so I can fry my salmon steak. Okay? So have a seat, son. I'm going to take my garlic clove. This is thyme. I will put thyme in there. I will put honey in it. And this is my garlic clove. I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic clove. So it'll cook like on the bottom. This is why it's called honey garlic. Now, I'm going to show you guys. Hi, Tay. How you doing? I'm going to show you guys the salmon. I'm getting ready to put the salmon in there, okay? This is the salmon steak. You know me. I always season my meat. Here we go. This is the salmon steak. And this is the other one. Okay. So I have the juice that it was sitting in there, which I'm going to add my flakes. My little flake. I'm going to add a little flake to it to give it a little kick. I'm going to add a little flick to it. I'm going to add my thyme. I'm going to add some thyme on there. This is thyme that you see. Okay. And then I will add the juice. I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to let it cook thoroughly. Okay. Brooklyn says she's driving, so she's listening. All right, Brooklyn. So this is the salmon steak that you're seeing right now that's being cooked. I added everything in there so far. This is the butter and the garlic. It smells so good, you guys. And I am going to add the juice in there and just let it cook. Okay, you guys? My kids decide they want to be loud. Okay, I'm going to add a little honey in there. I'm going to add a honey. That's all you need for your recipe. Your thyme, your garlic. I'm going to go ahead and add a little honey in it, and it's going to cook. This is your honey garlic salmon steak. This is salmon steak. Usually I get different type of salmon, but this is the steak. And this right here could feed a family of 4. Okay. So now everything is done. I'm going to go ahead and take the juice and just go over it and just let it cook. Let it sit and cook. And you see everything in there. This is the salmon steak, you guys. And my broccoli and squash is over here cooking. This is the salmon steak. I add my butter, everything. It's pretty good. This is the salmon steak. And I added everything in there, so it's just gonna sit there and cook. Just gotta cook some more. The stove is on. I'm just gonna let that sit and cook the vegetable, and we're gonna wash the steak. Hey, Nisha, I'm sorry I had to cut my live off. I had an emergency with my baby girl, and I won't be on here long because I have to take care of her. She needs me right now. Okay, but I was just showing you guys how I prep this. This is the salmon steak. Usually when I make salmon, it'd be like the little cube steak, but this is the salmon steak I got from the French farmers market. I went in and cleaned my steak, and this is broccoli and squash. I made broccoli and squash. That's going to be our side item. Okay, so I just put everything in the stove just in case I might have to leave, and by the time they get home, dinner will be done. So what you're looking at is the salmon steak. I have to put my garlic, my thyme, and honey and butter and olive oil. And I'm just going to let that cook thoroughly. Yeah. So yes, this is what I'm making today. A very easy dinner to make. You know, fish don't take forever to cook. So that'll be their side item. I did a cornbread. I did collard greens and cornbread yesterday, but we have plenty left over. So I said, let me make these 2 dishes for it. So these are the 2 dishes. And we're gonna let that cook with all the seasoning, everything in there. Well, how you guys doing? This is the salmon steak, and it's the side dish that will be going with it. Fresh broccoli and squash. Thank you, Andrea. And it looks good already. Thank you, Tay. Oh man, Tay, I forgot to give you a blue jacket. But look, I'm gonna give you a blue jacket, okay? I forgot. I just been doing so much. But this is the salmon steak, you guys. It smells so good because I got thyme in there. You can see the thyme, the garlic, the honey is soaked to it. So yeah. This is the fish. Now my broccoli and squash decided when it just now boiled. I put my seasoning in there and butter. That's all you really need. I was going to saute it, but like I said, I had to cut my live off because I had a little emergency with the kids. This is the fresh salmon steak I got from the farmer's market. I'm going to go back and get me some more. You know. Yep, I'm going to go back and get me some more. And that's dinner. I did a previous video. I was making the cornbread. Oh, let me get the cornbread out. I'm over here burning the cornbread, you guys. I'm gonna cook. I'm not supposed to burn stuff, but I'm over here burning the cornbread. Y'all don't laugh at me, okay? I tend to lose my mind sometimes. But like I said, I did collard greens yesterday, and I have plenty, and cornbread right here. I just got it out the oven. That's cornbread. That'll be their dinner for today. I had plenty left over of the collard greens. And the cornbread I made yesterday, they ate it all up, you guys. Yes, they did. They ate it all up. So I had to make a new batch just now. So yeah, that'll be dinner. Cornbread, broccoli and squash. They will love it. So yeah, what you think about the salmon? It smells so good, you guys. This salmon smells so good. I'm just so ready to eat. I'm going to put one more piece of thyme in there. You got to have dry thyme. You put in there. Yes. It looks good. Thank you, Andrea. Now I need to put butter on my cornbread. You know, when you make your cornbread and you microwave the butter and you put it in the cornbread, it makes your cornbread fluffy. But I didn't do that, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just put the butter on the top. Because it just came out the oven. So I'm just gonna butter my cornbread just like that. Around the edges. I'm just going to butter the cornbread. Don't burn the cornbread. No, I'm not going to burn the cornbread. This is the cornbread. I just butter the cornbread. So everything is cooking. This is dinner, you guys. And thanks for coming. It's dinner. Michelle said, don't burn the cornbread. No, baby, I ain't gonna burn the cornbread. Everything is done. So, this is it, you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for coming. Alright, this is dinner. Bye.